What is good, YouTube, man? I'm back, man. Fresh out of the Docs live show, man. Shout out to Docs. Shout out to Icy Nate, man. We finally got to see what he looked like, man. Shout out to Icy Nate, man. I'm gonna still be putting his link into the description all the time. Go check out his Raiders page, and I think his Raiders Instagram page, and I think he did say that he was gonna be trying to upload some YouTube videos too now. So once he gets that up and rolling, go support Icy Nate. But as y'all can see, man, it might look a little different. It might look a little brighter. It may even sound a bit better. So recently, just today, I was out. I was thinking. I was like, these supporters have just been showing so much love and so much support recently that I was like, man, I gotta upgrade a bit for them. I gotta see what I can do to make the content look a bit better. I'm looking into getting a few more things to make the content a bit more attractive, so to say. It's not just like talking and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to see what I could do. Maybe a computer, maybe things that maybe I could start editing, maybe a nice little background. So some things that y'all could look at and it may be a little bit more appealing to the eye type stuff. But let me know in the comments if it looks better, if the sound quality is a bit better, if it looks like if it looks better. But like I said, man, I appreciate that support, man. Y'all have been going crazy. That 2 videos ago, it's almost at 2,500 views, over 200 likes, man, almost 100 comments. Y'all are supporting this channel like crazy. It's honestly helping me grow a ton. And yeah, y'all went crazy on the last video as well. Over 700 views on that last video, over 130 likes on that video. Those likes, man, it helps out more than y'all think. Those likes, I think YouTube puts that into the recommendations box more. So, man, I really appreciate when y'all take the time out your day to like and comment. And most of y'all is already subscribed. So, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know. But today's topic is not about the new setup. It's not about this and that. It's about our free safety options, our safety options that we have going on. Not much news has happened today. Right before I joined Docs Live, we had the sad news that Jarran Reed ended up signing on a 1-year, $5 million base deal with the Chiefs, up to $7 million with incentives. So Jarran Reed is off the market. He's off the market. He could have been that nose tackle that Gus Bradley really wanted. Maybe he didn't even really want Jarran Reed, right? But we ain't talking about Jarran Reed today. It's about free safeties. Now, I know that the biggest safeties are already off the market. The John Johnsons, the Marcus Williams. Marcus May he didn't even hit the market. Neither did Justin Simmons from the Broncos. Those guys didn't even hit the market. But, some guys that are still out there and some guys that we could draft. There's a lot of options, right? And the reason why I think that we should try and address the safety option now is because the more that I think about it, I think that tackle is probably going to be our #1 priority in the draft. I think that in the draft, if you go out and get a safety in free agency, it puts a bit of less pressure on a rookie safety that I think we should probably get. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably draft a tackle in the first, get your safety in the second, learn from your veteran that you got in free agency, and that'll help. But let's talk about it, right? So, Trey Boston, former player from under Gus Bradley, was the best safety in 2017. He was the #1 safety, y'all. #1 safety in the whole entire NFL. Not just the AFC, not the NFC. He was the best safety in the NFL in 2017. Was a free agent, couldn't find a team that would pick him up for long term, ended up signing with the Panthers, played I believe 2 seasons there, and it just hasn't panned out how we all thought it would for him and how he probably thought it wouldn't pan out for him. So I think that Trey Boston, a guy who's been elite under Gus Bradley, is a viable option. Now, Malik Hooker also left the Dallas facility not too long ago without a contract. I know that Dallas signed Keanu Neal. They also signed DeMonte Kazee, and those are their safeties, right? I know that Keanu Neal is most likely going to be playing linebacker for them, but good news, Malik Hooker left the facility without a deal. So, with Malik Hooker out on the market, there's that possibility, but as much as I would like us to bring him in, as much as I think that he has a better upside than Trey Boston for our defense. The thing with Malik Hooker is that, what does John Gruden preach? John Gruden preaches availability. Availability is the best ability. And guess who just hasn't been available for their team? Malik Hooker, very, very good overall athlete, very good player, very smart, very quick. He has it all, except he's a very injury-prone guy. He can never stay on the field, and it's hard for him to stay healthy, man. And it sucks because he has a ton of potential. A ton of potential, man. It's unmatched how much potential that guy has. And it just sucks because, yes, he is still on the market. He's not under a contract just yet. If we do sign him, I would love that pickup 100%. But Malik Hooker is a guy that I just don't think that the Raiders are maybe too attracted to, or maybe we'll just not even be looking into signing for his track record of injuries. I do think that Trey Boston at this point may be a better option because he's proven in this system, in this exact system, because he did play under Gus Bradley himself, not an extension like a Dan Quinn system, not those kinds of system. Trey Boston has played in Gus Bradley specific system, defense, cover 3, 4 under scheme, and he's excelled greatly. Now, another reason why I think that free safety will be addressed in the second round and in free agency, but I believe that it'll be addressed in the second round this year. Well, for the simple fact that no free safety has done bad under Gus Bradley. No free safety has done poorly under Gus Bradley. You look at it, their free safety from this year, can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he just got a good money. I believe he got $4 to $5 million. He left the Chargers. It was Rayshawn Jenkins. Rayshawn Jenkins left the Chargers this year, and he still got a good chunk of change. And their defense was fairly poor last year. That goes among the lines of me saying that no safety has done bad under Gus Bradley. Would I prefer a guy like Trayvon Morgan the first? Maybe, but I do understand that. Listen, I understand a whole lot that tackle could be a bigger need. Protecting your franchise quarterback is a bigger need. I understand that. So with that being said, Rayshawn Jenkins and all the free safeties before him under Gus Bradley's system have never done poorly, ever. I think that the times that Gus Bradley takes over a defense, he knows what he wants, he knows what he needs, and he knows how to get things done. That's the most important part. Now, like I said, with Trey Boston potentially coming back, playing under Gus Bradley, that could be huge for us. That could be a great pickup. And honestly, I wasn't too attracted to it before because I was so infatuated by bringing in Malik Hooker. And yes, that name would be cool on a jersey in Vegas. That would be awesome. But no, I don't think that that'll happen. I think that Trey Boston is a potential pickup for that free safety option. And now, really, really quick, let's get into the options in the draft. Now, options in the draft, of course, are Trayvon Mullen, Richie Grant, Andre Cisco. You have all these guys, right? Caden Stearns is a bit underrated in my opinion. He could go and potentially be well in the NFL in later years. But in terms of Trayvon Mullen, the more I think about it, I would like him a lot. But I would like him a lot because he's exactly what this scheme needs, and he has everything that this scheme has to offer. You know, he's a true deep high, true coverage safety that can excel in a cover 3 scheme, right? Now, do I think that'll happen? I believe it's 50-50. Do I believe that Richie Grant is more of an option? I honestly do. Richie Grant now, let's talk about him for a quick second. I think that if he's there in the second round, which I think he will be, I think that you go out and get Richie Grant in the second round, shore up your offensive tackle position in the first if that's what the Raiders decide to do. Because you get Richie Grant, he may be a few steps behind of Trayvon Mullen in terms of true deep high, but honestly, he's a few steps ahead of Trayvon Mullen when it comes to the man-to-man department. Now, versatility is huge in the NFL. It is huge. When you can have a scheme going from cover 3 and real quickly when your team picks up on tendencies, you can switch into a man-to-man defense to confuse the offense. I believe that versatility is very important, especially in the NFL, man, and especially in this Raiders defense. Richie Grant does have a few steps ahead of Trayvon Mullen in terms of man-to-man, and he has a few steps behind Trayvon Mullen when it comes to true deep high zone coverage. But like I mentioned before, no safety has ever done poorly in this Gus Bradley system. Now, would I like to go into the season with just Richie Grant as our safeties? No, I would not. I would love us to bring in Trey Boston or Malik Hooker, maybe in Sean Gibson, and then go out and get Richie Grant, and then go out and get a Trayvon Mullen. There's other options as well. You have Richie Grant. You have the other guy out of Indiana State. I forget his first name. It's Johnson. His last name is that's his last name. So I don't know, man. What do you guys think about these free safety options, man? I really think that if you go out and get a free safety like Trayvon Boston in free agency, he wouldn't cost too much. He would be a pretty good team-friendly contract. Then you can still go out, shore up your tackle need in the first round if you would like to do so, and get a Richie Grant in the second round. I like that a lot. Richie Grant and Trayvon and Jonathan Abram can be a huge tandem, man. And then you can still go into the third round, get a Hamza Nasir-Dean, and you still have that great backup for Jonathan Abram. I like that a lot. And even if so, the thing that I like so much about Richie Grant, God forbid Jonathan Abram goes down, Richie Grant can go into the box, and then now you can have Trey Boston as your starter. That is what I like about Richie Grant's true versatility. That's something that you wouldn't be able to do with a Trayvon Mullen. Trayvon Mullen is a true deep high, and when it comes down to it, guess what? It's football. Injuries happen, right? So let me know what you guys think, man. I really think that there's a ton of good options. I still think we should go out and get Sherman, man. I know Sherman ain't the best physically, man, but his knowledge, I'm going to keep preaching it, his knowledge of the game is unmatched. When you can have a mentor on and off the field in the middle of games, that is huge, especially for a young guy's development. He can also teach what it is and what a true winning mentality is, what a Super Bowl mentality is to this team, not just on defense, but on offense, man. I love that. I love that. And if you go out and get Richard Sherman, does that mean that you could potentially be trying to bring in an Earl Thomas as well? Who knows? Earl Thomas can also still be an option. He's also a free safety. He is on the back end of his career. He has a lot of concerns, but guess what? Why not throw a flyer on him? Raiders are known for getting players extra chances. Why not? You never know. You absolutely never know with this team, man. But, Raider Nation, that'll be it for today. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Also, check out all those guys that I mentioned in the beginning. Let me know where y'all are watching this from as well. I would love to know where y'all are watching this from. And shout out to the guy that I met and he said what's up to me at Best Buy. That was awesome. But like I said, that'll be it for today, Raider Nation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And I'm out. Peace.